And we're live. Why, hello, everyone, and welcome. Another beautiful day. I apologize. I just realized my lovely cat has been up here in the last, I don't know. Dude, you didn't even move. How did you do this? Of course I'm blaming you. It's cat hair. Who else would I blame for cat hair? Okay, sorry about that. Little pet peeve. Anyway, hello and welcome. We're just going back to vertical because after a lot of experimentation, or not vertical, horizontal, after a lot of experimentation with the other method, it's not working. So, screw it. I'm going to horizontal mode again today. I'm starting out with tourmaline because I got a bunch of nice tourmaline in, like on so many levels, including somehow I got some more of these. Just look at how blue this is. Such an amazing crystal, weighing in at 27 carats. That is just under 5.5 grams. I think that's 5.4. Absolutely beautiful crystal. This one is $460. It's one of the top end ones. But hear me out. I also have these little parcels for $5. Well, there's different parcels. These are just rough scoops of rough that I took. No weight or anything. Just kind of took some. Then I cherry picked some that are terminated. Some of them have, like, this one's got a blue capped single terminate. Also, if anyone's wanting to snag a diamond or get themselves, I don't know, just the right ring made, you know, we can do colored gemstones, we can do diamonds, whatever may be wanted. I got the rocks for them. Also, I am willing to sell a couple diamonds if someone's looking. That green one is just stupid. I like how bright it is. It's probably going to end up as a ring here soon, or a pendant. I'm considering going blue to that green to either that teal or a white. I haven't decided yet. Anyway, let's go on to showing more tourmaline. This one is 20.8 carats, and I've got $340 on the price tag of that gorgeous piece. I will knock 40 off of that. We'll just do a straight 300 if you want that piece. Which it looks like a lot of these might not pop up again. This is got a holographic termination. Such beautiful color. I literally wrote mine on this. It is 24.2 carats. It is straight up $450. By the way, some of these are like facet grade in areas. Hell, this one here is facet grade pretty much the whole way through. $15 gram are carats. So that's 3 grams, 15.2 carats. Look at that blue. Like, this is a fascinating gemstone type. Now, these are indicolite tourmaline from the Pederneiras mine in or near Sao Paulo, Brazil. They found these in 2002 in a pocket they called the Bien Grande. Just so beautiful. This one is $240, and yeah, it's not like perfect clarity, but that's facet grade. Heck, I've thought of faceting that one. And this one too. This one is 22 carats. Yeah, I know, right? These are just gorgeous tourmalines. This one is 380. Top part is just so clean. How you doing, Quad? Now for a piece of jewelry I made with one of these crystals, because of course I make jewelry with these. Matter of fact, I quite literally have a piece of jewelry on, or 2 pieces of jewelry on every line made out of tourmaline. Yeah, they're just deeper blue than aqua. Yeah, and dicolites are my favorite by far. I need to get myself on track and start making more jewelry. No, I don't. I've got it right here. Gotta have my silver polishing. Gotta make sure it, looks like it will when it shows in. Please excuse the fingerprints if there are any. Nice little cloth action. Fixes that problem up real easily. Montana sapphire, diamonds, more sapphires and diamonds, and Cambodian blue zircon, and more sapphires and zircon. Completely a piece of art from all sides. See how just perfect. And it's faceted naturally. Like the way it grows, it's almost like it's a natural facet. Hey, Jesse. We'll do 1,200 on this one today. How are you doing? It's good to see you. You got today off? Getting a rest day in for once? All right, up next, you know what? I'm going to do something crazy on this next piece. So it's got a purple cap tourmaline, 2 green ones, tourmaline cap, amethyst, a spinel specimen. This wrap here I will do for 800. Half day. Spaces definitely are important. Let's see here. So now we'll go to the next line. Oh, I better weigh this one. Another piece of that 15.8. Yeah, 260. You know what? Such a beautiful blue. I'll do 200 on that one today. That's 3 grams. I want to facet one of these so bad right now, but it's like, I feel like it'd be a waste on my machine, but then I should try it anyway. Up next, don't gotta wait on that one either. 9. 150 on this next one. Actually, with the inclusions on this, 120. This one will be 150. It is 10.5 carats. It's got a half day. Heck, I might have a half day. Before the stream, I met up with somebody who I'm making jewelry and trade for food. They dropped off some burritos. I am super excited about those burritos. So that one's 150. Up next for 100. Now this is a different mine. This one came out of Afghanistan. It has a single termination on the top. Neat green color. That one's gonna be 90, I guess. We've got this one, 14 for 200. I should facet this. This is the one I should facet with how dirty it is. I have a feeling it's got a blue cap underneath that white. Here's one of my early pieces, wraps that I did. We'll do 400 on this. This has got a pretty sizable chunk of tourmaline in it as well. And it is wrapped all sides for 400. Another early piece, as I was on my journey of learning. Got diamonds, blue zircon, sapphires and opal, and more sapphires and garnet, mixed with a kind of like watermelonish tourmaline, rubellite in the center. I know. I'd do 200 on this one if someone wants it. So this has got a red cap terminated pink to green. And it is 2 grams. I'll do this one for 70. Anyone doing anything nice in the wet with the weather we've got? All right, up next. So these are all just little bits of tourmaline for $5. I hear you, man. I got lucky enough that somebody wanted some jewelry, and I'd been hunting for pieces like this for years that, I wouldn't bankrupt myself getting, and so ended up doing a trade with half of it on like front, and then worked out a deal with, we had summer weather too, and then it got cold again. Yeah, then worked out a deal to pay off the rest, and now I'm making another piece of jewelry for him. Oh, the silver piece I made. Yeah, that's a damn good deal for that. Like, there are diamonds up in there, and it's got 14 karat gold woven into it. Yeah, it's a pretty good offer. No, you heard the price right. It's not showing up as bright as it does for me, but there's a big green flash here. I know, I'm nerding out on something that's neither here nor there. So another one of these $5 random parcels. Looks like maybe not. So these might have single terminates in them. I think I picked most of them out, but there might be one or two of these $5 packs that has one hiding in there somewhere. Hey, Iris. Oh, and now we have terminated. So this one is 10. And you can see the caps on all these are terminated on at least one side. I went through a big tray and started pulling them out. Up next, for $80. Actually, you know what? 60. Somebody wants a deal today. I've got this cool piece of tourmaline in a silver cap. Dang. I gotta do something real quick. Hey guys, if anyone wants to be super nice to me, hit that like button or that thumbs up. I'm going going over to see hit that myself. Okay. And now I go back to live. Thank you. I appreciate it. It really helps with the analytics. It was funny, as I was setting up the stream this morning, YouTube was asking me questions, two questions. First off, why am I switching back to horizontal? I'm having 357 million problems with it. Gosh. All right, so this is a single terminated. You can see up at the top here. This is a natural terminated crystal. It is like 7 grams. It's huge. Woven into this sterling silver and 14 karat gold. Thank you. I appreciate it. I put so much work into some of these. Sapphires, and we've got a petro quartz here of really high quality. Like, it is crystal clear unless you're in a black light and then you see some dots in it. More tourmaline, piece of amethyst. I'm asking 1,700 on this one, which is a really good deal for all the time, effort, the rock in it. All right, let's see. So another one of these single terminated packs. I've got 7 on that one. Then I've got 5 on this one. Hold up. Is this actually, yeah, they're terminated. Well, 2 of them are terminated. No, okay, so 2 of these are terminated. They're $5 altogether. Oh, no, it takes me, the only thing I can do in 5 minutes is a quick wire wrapped ring that I sell for $10. So 6 and 14. Oh. You can see how much I've learned from when I made this piece and this piece. Yeah, Bear. Actually, it's this one here. If Jesse's not wanting to snag this one, you've got first, or the next call on it. It was when I was in my experimenting phase and still trying to figure out how to bring creations like this to life. which is why this one's only 200 today. And I think I said 12 on this one. Normally I'm asking 14, but I'm kind of willing to Oh yeah, no, this one I want to do another one in these colors. And I've got a couple tourmaline set aside. They're slow sellers. Bear, do you want this $200 one? All right. Shoot me an email, tyler59801@gmail.com. You know, come to think of it, I would do either of these at 200. This one's also got a nice diamond in it and some green sapphire and blue sapphire. Every respectable shop definitely needs some attractions for sure. But yeah, send me an email to tyler59801@gmail.com. Let me get that in the we'll pin that, and we'll get that worked. I'll send you an invoice over PayPal. You can see the Star Destroyer influence, or how it had an influence on me. So the problem with going to the UK is I can't get insurance. You basically have to sign a waiver that if it gets lost in the mail, or I have to pay some ridiculous amount for said insurance that becomes stupid. I am willing to do that. But that if it vanishes, there's not much I can do on that. But I am willing to ship over there. It can just be a little bit more risky. I personally cannot assume that risk myself. I'm willing to work with people on it and work something out. Shoot me an email. We'll get it figured out somehow. Maybe also you being in the UK itself might be a little different. I might be able to get different insurance than shipping to some countries that for some reason the mail services are just like, screw you. But we'll figure it out, or try to. I'm willing to give it a shot. Okay. Yeah, no doubt. We are definitely at the mercy of those peeps. It's, well, it is what it is. Sometimes I almost wonder if these would be better. Yeah, that one's still just as bright and beautiful. Let's see. We've got another one of these. Single torminated lots for, I'm going to say 5 on that one. And then for 7, yeah, that's another thing. There will be taxes to, yeah, which sucks badly. This one's kind of cool. This is $7. Oh, these are terminated. We got one with a blue cap, and this one's got a decent crystalline termination at the tip. $7. And then oh, well, so I also have this for 25. It's marked down a bit from 40. Got a few crystals. Up next, opal, tourmaline, and Montana sapphires. Yep, I know. And it's going to get worse. So I cut all these Montana sapphires myself, and that took hours and hours. We're talking like 12 hours a stone. And there's 5 stones. I cut the opal. Well, I recut the opal. But the tourmaline, is just beautiful on its own. There's no need to cut one of those. So I made a pendant with it. This one is 500. By the time you're done, it's a $400 pendant just because of taxes and fucking fees, right? Like, so good for the economy. I'm done. Nope, we're not doing it. I'm being good. I'm not gonna go off the deep end yet. So we got this neat little thing. Also a single terminated piece of tourmaline. Got chrome diopside, green sapphires, a fairly sizable little diamond in there. Sri Lankan sapphires, and a yellow diamond set in the back. Because it just felt great. I'll do 200 on that one too. Alrighty, that's that board. let's see, what do I do with all these tourmaline that are I don't want to stand up and go put back in the display case? Partially because I don't want you guys to, get eyes on the other 10 crystals. Dear God, too many crystals. I'm cutting that. Seriously, I could make such a nice stone out of that. I should just say F it and do it. Go with it. It'll turn out great. So great. Amazing. Okay, so I showed off all these tourmaline pieces. Very good. Let's see, we'll put that one over there. What should I do next? Got the blue zircon we'll drop out there. I think we'll put out a more classic type of pendant. Have to wipe my fingerprints off of it. Something that's definitely not classic at all. I can't neglect putting out some gold. I got to start showing off the gold pieces. So we're going to get right on that today and just drop some Montana sapphire pieces. Right out the gate. 3. I got one more. 4. And I don't know. We'll put this one out. I wish. Unfortunately not. It is more the other way around. I'm cutting the prices on it so that we don't have, because I know they're going to end up paying $500 by the time all the fees are done. Okay, I don't know. I'm grabbing a tray. Let's see what the tray is. I don't know. Tanzanite? Yeah. I'm going to show opals. I'm showing the opals, period. It just needs to get done because I need to, yeah. Oh, and fire agate. Might as well show off a couple pieces of fire agate. What do I do from there? Hey, Jesse. Why, thank you. I really want, I think jewelry is a type of self-expression, and everyone's different, but so much of the jewelry out there is all the same. It's still not as good as your moonstone. I know. Hell, I gotta show this thing off because I am super proud of that magic. At last I knew, YouTube decided to tell me that I, didn't deserve views on this video. Because of course it did. So we got the textured ring band. the mirrored finish, and that moonstone is just breathtaking. Like, that thing should have been set in gold. Yeah, you normally don't see them this clear too. Like, you notice you can see my skin through it at the right angle, but most angles you're just getting blasted with blue. Enchanted. Like, you want to walk around and make people think you're a fucking sorcerer? This ring does it. Like, people think this has a charge or two left on a lightning bolt if you need it in a backup. Oh, I love that ring so much. I have a smaller one, Jesse. I might make myself my own ring out of that because of how well that turned out. Like, so sad to see it go, but it's totally good thing. You know it's a good rock when I'm sad to see it leave. All right, we'll throw out some of these opals. Well, not throw them out, because why would I do that? And maybe a couple more pieces of fire agate while I'm at it. Jesse, if you tell me to remake that ring in gold, I will cut it in half and I will make it in gold. That moonstone, I would cry doing it, but I would do it. I'd cut here, underneath. Actually, what I would do is I would just cut the band off and then, like, make incisions and pinch so I didn't mess it up. Oh, yeah, 14. I got you. Oh, the moonstone. It's another one of those super clean, super clear moonstones. It's just a little smaller. Oh, actually, let's be honest. It's a bit smaller because you literally bought the largest moonstone I've ever had and nicest. Or the largest, nice, like, gem quality, super gem quality. I don't even know what to call it. It's so bright it buffered my end. I'm sorry. Absolutely. Number 5 is a blue zircon. And a wrap I really thought turned out quite nice myself. This is a 5-carat blue zircon. Wrapped in sterling silver, of course. I wonder if I go in with a microscope. I'm asking $350, which is pretty much the cost of that rock. Okay. Yeah, you do. I just don't have two of these. They're not an easy thing to get your hands on in this size without shell. I just don't have the money to shell out on them. But I am I am considering tearing this apart for that. Yeah, if you want to toss that in, we would. I just have to be very careful about the conditions on that. I cannot afford to eat $500 loss if the mail goes bad at the moment. So we will have to make sure that that's hammered out first. That also, when it's bigger and well cut, oftentimes they'll cut them too flat, and you won't see brilliance from the inside. Is the problem with blue zircon? Okay, up first, boulder opal I cut. It doesn't have a ton of opal and color, but it has a little. Definitely. I don't know, $5. I spent more than 2 hours cutting it, but if someone wants it, I'm just, yeah. Up next, this next one's a little more expensive. We're talking like 80. It's just so hard to show off the amazing color flash that you see in real life with this thing. I do too. I always pray that. I just get a little scared shipping overseas because that's like the only time I've ever had problems. So I'd say 80 on that one. Let's see what we got in this puppy. I'd say I'd do $10 on this one. It's got a few pops of color in it. I don't think you claim jumped him. $10 and $16. You've seen 15, I'm pretty sure. Let's see, so this is 16. God, getting these a good polish is such a pain in the ass. And then 10. I've got 40 on this one, but I would say more like 20 with how it came out. This one would be in the 35, 40 range. A little low, but I didn't have a price on it before I started the stream. I think 40. Okay. Bear, I think you're all right. Unless I misunderstood. I don't Jesse, you hadn't put a claim on this rock, had you? Because I've still got the other one in storage. I didn't think you would. Okay, I just making sure. Yeah, you're good, Bear. See, up next, a piece of fire agate or boulder opal again. This one's gonna be 120, 100. I'll do 100 on it. I know you didn't claim. I know. I got you, buddy. You weren't feeling it. It wasn't calling to you. It made sense to me. I didn't polish the back up super well. It got good color there too. Last on top row, and one of my more recent creations. I need to go. There's something I need to do with this later. Now that I think about it, I'm gonna go buff the shit out of it. Got my buffing setup redone. Purple and pink sapphires. I got video of this outside in natural sunlight, and oh my god, on both of these. Like, this is just so blue outside. It's gorgeous. Like, both are just vibrant. We're asking 3,800 on this pendant. It has over a carat of diamonds, a 1 carat purple Montana sapphire, and a 30-point pink sapphire. And that diamond on the top isn't exactly tiny. I pulled that out of some old engagement ring. Worth it. So we got 3-7 on that one. Up next, another boulder opal. See, this one's going to be 60. On 14 karat gold too. Yeah, that one's so gorgeous. I used up all of my melee diamonds to make that piece, and it was worth it. Though now I'm struggling on the next idea. So I'm like, I ain't got no melee diamonds. Need that to work in gold. This is a really beautiful boulder opal here. I do 65 on this one. Let's see, we showed 10 and 11's not that special. So this one is going to be 20. Actually, I'm trying to get it to like those colors to pop. And they're not wanting to. Oh, there you go. The lighting is not helpful for this right now, but hey, Lindy, $20 on this boulder opal. Let's see. That one needs to go into a container. Actually, I don't know that. I'm gonna put like $10 on that just because it's a free form and meh. Doesn't have super great color. All right. Up next. How you doing, Lindy? I mean, if you're serious, Jesse, I'll make it happen. If you really want me to do that, I will do it. It's gonna be costly, but it would look. I'll remake it. It'll look fantastic. Really did. And that moonstone is just so gorgeous. I don't even know how much the gold would be. Um, about the same amount in labor, but I could see it being half an ounce to 3/4. I'm sorry to hear that, Lindy. Yeah, has that been pretty common for the season? I could see it being in the 3 grand range, just with the amount of metal. I could try to do the side plates in like 10 karat gold. That might be a little cheaper. I'd still have to completely rebuild the ring, but I'm not against that. it would be a serious project. A very, very serious one. But I'm struggling to calculate the gold cost on it. I think it cost me, like, with loss and such of metal, probably $700-800 to make this one. I don't know what I had left over afterwards, but it wasn't a lot. Yeah, no, to take all the time, that's definitely a purchase one should be considering. I wish I had the video to pop up right now of this thing outside, because that center stone just looked as blue as all the rest of them do outside. I was like, this thing is marvelous. Also, sitting at 37, it'd probably be, I mean, there's less detail, but it'd probably be up in that range. About 80 points of diamonds, another carat in Montana sapphires around, and then 1.5 carats in the center. I've had places tell me it would cost $3,700 to get the stones, for me to buy the stones from them for this. Like some of the local jewelry places in town. Let's see. 15 would be, I don't know, 70. It's just so vibrant. What about a Trapeachy emerald? Just a thought. Set in gold. That'd be dope. All right. We got a couple Ethiopian opals here. Oh, I'm just musing with Jesse because Trapeachy emeralds, they're a really beautiful emerald type of cabochon. It's actually a type of gemstone I do not have an example of on hand. They are fairly rare and fairly valuable. Yeah, I've actually only seen one in person. And that was old Marvin. I shouldn't say old Marvin, but Marvin. I like Marvin. Marvin was a nice gentleman to me. Trapeachy sapphires. That's an odd phrasing I'm going to have to do some research on. With my thing in sapphire love, that is not a term I have ever heard used for sapphires. I've heard it used only for emeralds, and I guess I've seen some marketing ploys with it for amethyst, so why wouldn't they? No, I haven't seen it. that, I'm doing gonna have to go to my gemology. Specifically from Tasmania, I guess. It's GIA linked though, so I guess I am learning a new thing. Those are star sapphires. Or they look like cut. Oh, they don't actually cut them, I see. Interesting. Fascinating. Thanks for the new thing to look up on. No, I just went and looked. According to GIA, it's totally legit. I was not aware of that. Interesting. I might have something from up here that's similar to that. Now that I think about it, I'll have to give that a deeper look. I have a sapphire specimen hiding in my cabinet that I've always considered it a star sapphire because of the way its color works and its flash works. It's got like a labradorite flash to it. It's kind of cool. Got a bunch of pinfire flash going on there with some bigger ones. These opals are 20. I do believe that, yeah, that's on all the Ethiopian opals are 20. Alrighty. Can't butcher the art. I don't mind. I'm totally cool. Like, I make a lot of stuff. I'm cool to do it. Although I could probably source another. I might have trouble sourcing another one right now. Figure it out. Yeah, that is a problem with rare stones, Quad. It is harder to find the right curator. Perfectly said. It's like a lot of my tourmaline. Most people don't know what a rare find I got there. I did. That's why I jumped on it. But yeah. Yeah, I never knew either, Jesse. And it's my job to know. Doing 200 on this puppy. It's got sapphires and amethyst. Nice little D20 set up in there, and plague doctor candy skull thing. And then for $850, I have a diamond and Montana sapphire pendant. It articulates, kind of an adorable little thing. Beautiful Montana sapphire. Get a little diamond tension set in there. It's not going nowhere. And I'm asking $850 on that. Then So that's 20. Then we got another one. One's also 20. I guess I got 3 of each, huh? $20 on that. I don't know why I'm flipping them. And same on this beautiful crystal opal. This is same Ethiopian material, but this is definitely classified as crystal with how just clean it is. Up next for, yeah, you know what? 600. Wait. Let me I need to use my brain real quick. Do this thing where, you okay. Gonna make sure, because if it doesn't exactly feel lightweight. Blue topaz set into this chain in stations. The chain can come apart and become two different, how do I say, I'm going to have to do some work on the chain, but the chain is a freebie. Bracelets. And the pendant, good night. I look forward to your email, Bear. You have a wonderful night. The pendant itself is absolutely awesome. It's been a while since it's gotten a bath. I'll have to do that here. Anyway, a specialty cut, white topaz, fantasy specialty cut. Like, the way they did that was fantastic. Set with tanzanite and more tanzanite. Say 500 on that pendant. And chain comes with it. I'll try to buff the chain up a little bit. The chain was kind of an experiment. Last but not least, I've got a 10 karat gold ring with a Montana sapphire that I kind of freeform polished myself. Let's see, what size is this? Size 7.5, 8, roughly speaking. Such a beautiful little sapphire. Set in 10 karat gold. $500. Right, Lindy? The crystal from which they're cut must be so freaking amazing. No, Jesse has an emerald, Lindy, or Iris, that he posted a link to that, it's just kind of one of his babies. And rightfully so. It is a fabulous emerald. The kind of which I'm always like wishing I could get my hands on. You guys want to see something kind of cool? I couldn't find. I've got one more hiding somewhere, and I just can't find it at the moment. But this is gold ore, gold and silver ore. This black stuff is like silver, and this is gold. I decided I was gonna make a couple cabs. I ain't got any trapezius laying around. I might. I don't think I do, though. I've got an interesting star sapphire, I believe, but this one is just loaded with it. Like that color you see is all little specks of gold that like you can see on the back. I found out they do better with flat planes, so I faceted one. The fuck did I put that thing? It's seriously like the coolest rock I've worked on in a while. I just can't figure out where the hell I put the damn thing. I got way too many fucking rocks. That's the truth of the matter. Far too many rocks. Good problem to have, but too many rocks. Seriously, though, that's gonna bug me. Where the hell is that thing? I got lucky and picked up some for a fairly good deal. I was thinking about selling like this cab for, I don't know, 30, 40 bucks. I feel like that might be too high. I don't really know. I haven't gotten to look. You can see the vein running in it. Okay, that's all these items. So we will put them up for now. Part of me feels like just going completely random. There, we'll throw some opals out. I think this will probably be my last board for the day. Is that a good deal? Okay. I'll have to keep that in mind on them. Yeah, Jesse, I don't blame you. I would hold on to that trapeachy, like, for evers and evers too. But that's just me. Like, I think that trapeachy is absolutely fantastic, and I would probably be like I am with my purple Montana sapphire or my alexandrites, all them stones that I'm like, no, not yet. I'm not that broke yet. I ain't that too desperate. I can make it another month without selling those or even considering selling those. I think I'm going to do a partial board of peridot. Yeah, they actually, I've seen similar to that stone selling for $4,000. They are a little sought after. And rightfully so, because they are absolutely stunning gems. There. It's the size. If it was another carat or two, it might start breaching a silly price level. Yeah. Actually, more than two, I would guess, but still, I ain't got any trapezies. So I've got a 2.2 carat peridot here. For 50. Trillion peridot for 60 at 1.8 carats. Gorgeous stone. Somewhat smaller trillion peridot. Still a absolutely gorgeous stone for $10. Did I get that right? 11. Sorry, it's 11. Seriously, trillions are such an underrated cut. Nice round brilliant here. $12. 0.8 carats. I don't have weights on all of these stones, but the ones that I did get weights on, I'll let you know. All right, up next, $3.50. This next one for $3.50. A very, very large ametrine. 15? Oh yeah, 15's pretty dope. Agreed. Took me a second to find it there. With amethyst, citrine, and some podparasha sapphires to give me that color shift. Set in silver. I'm willing, if you want it, $3.50. I'll also do a polish and redo the black finish because this has gone around with me to like a bunch of festivals and it keeps getting polished up. So it could use a touch up on the turning all this back to black again, and I'm totally down to do that. And then for 400, an opal wire wrap. Egg. I don't think it's quite as valuable as an egg anymore, though. All right, for $9, dragon egg. Yeah, straight up. Dang, that one just got a name. So for $9, beautiful little peridot there. Did I do that with this one? With this one? That is such a premium cut. $10. Don't disagree, but a lot of my gems are. We got this one for 10. $7. Bit bigger, got a little bit of a window. If you set it upside down, I keep wanting to play with that, but I need the right stone to actually like have fun with. But I like the upside down set gems. And then $8. Oh, well, we'll get to this one in a moment. Been a while since I've shown this next one off. I'm trying to decide. This has got sapphires, rubies, sapphirite garnets, amethyst, yellow diamonds, and of course that show-stopping emerald. Oh, and a champagne diamond. Almost forgot that. Just so much beautiful color. I'll say 800. This next one, sitting at $1,000, although so is the last one. I'll do 800 on this one too today. Just, sale. Space turtle, rainbow space turtle. I don't know. It's got diamonds. It's got sapphirite garnets, yellow diamonds, sapphires of orange and yellow, and a garnet, and a ruby in the back. An absolutely stunning opal. Up next, 7.6 carat topaz blue for $57 in the shape of a heart. The size of my thumb. Well, thumbnail. I've got this beautiful, so well cut blue topaz. It's got a flower in it. Isn't that just gorgeous? This one is $30. Wait, yeah, the turtle is dope. See, I got 18 on this one. $16 on this one. I really, really hope I someday get myself a machine to cut that high of quality. Heck, it's one of the reasons I keep saying someday I'm going to cut those nice indicolite tourmalines that are facet grade instead of just cutting them, because I don't want to waste them. They're just so amazing and perfect. And blue zircon. Yeah, blue zircon. That gemstone is just so gorgeous to me. And then we've got sapphires and diamonds set in sterling silver with 10-karat gold. I'll knock it down to 800 today. Normally this would break 1,000 as well, but meh. And then for 180, I have a crystal that was found somewhere nearby. I was told somewhere like up towards Lolo, I guess, or something like that. Don't know. Montana. And I made a cab using a Montana sapphire. And I created this little thing for it. I did 150 on this. A local crystal shop would be asking like $70 for this crystal alone. Just went in there and kind of looked around recently. Let's see. Oval. Oh man, we're in the final stretch. At least for today. Oh, it's smoky quartz, my bad. This is smoky quartz from up here in Montana. It really is. See, a 2.2 carat for $17. The blue. It's a very icy topaz. For 10, I've got a 1.2 carat round. See, it extincts out the flower in the middle. $17 for this beautiful little pear teardrop. And last but not least, for 12, 10, love that I have the power to erase Sharpie. For $10, a round blue topaz. And last but not least for today, I really like this next pendant, but of course I do. I cut the boulder opal, some of those boulder opals I was showing you earlier that I cut up. This is another one of them. And we have boulder opal, tanzanite in a solid wire wrap. This would be $350. I can't do any lower than that, unfortunately. Wire's just too expensive. Alrighty, guys and girls, ladies and gents. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. See, I'll get a hold of Bear or Bear will get a hold of me tomorrow, hopefully. Thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all are having a wonderful weekend, enjoying the weather, all that good jazz. And I look forward to seeing y'all the next time. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. Take care.